AITA for refusing to help my parents out for the last few months of me living at home. My parents have 3 kids. There's me, 17M, my sister Lila, 15F, and my other sister Gracie, 12F. Gracie has been really sick since she was born. She has a really bad immune system, ongoing health problems that mean getting common illnesses are bad for her and send her to the hospital, and my parents have been fighting hard to keep Gracie healthy and safe and out of the hospital. This has meant Gracie has been the kid my parents focus on more, and this also means she gets all their patience and understanding. My parents take a lot out on Lila and me. We cannot need them or take their attention because then we're the worst. Examples. Lila fell when she was 8, and she was bleeding a lot. She ran crying to Mom because she was upset and sore, and Mom got so mad at her and asked her if she couldn't see she was dealing with Gracie. Mom scolded her super hard and claimed she wasn't a baby and had no reason to cry over it or run to her. Lila was forgotten at school when she was 7, and she was crying in the car on the way home. My dad scolded her for acting up, and he told her she was big enough to understand accidents can happen. She cried to me when she got home. Lila was having some trouble at school, and the principal called our parents and requested a meeting. They were really temperamental with her, and for days would ask, "Don't you see us struggling enough? Why can't you deal with it yourself?" Lila was 10. I struggle with math. Always have, always will. A few years ago, I was sick for 2 weeks, and then my parents kept me home for another 2 so I wouldn't bring anything else home to Gracie. I needed a lot of help to catch up with math, and my teacher needed my parents' signature to keep me for extended help after school. My parents said they'd sign it but forgot, and got mad when I reminded them. Then when my teacher called and asked for them to have it in the next day, my parents told me I was so selfish with their time and they were so bad-tempered with me. I broke my arm when I was younger, and my parents were called to the hospital. Mom showed up and yelled at me that I should be ashamed for taking her attention away from Gracie, who needed her. Those are some specific examples. We take a lot of steps to keep Gracie away from sicknesses we might pick up. We do our best to not make her sick. I never minded because I got it, but I do hate how my parents treat me and Lila. Now my parents are struggling. Dad lost his job and makes less, and both my parents are very stressed. They asked me to take some of the weight off their shoulders and help them. Give them time off and give some money from my part-time job into the household. And I refused. I'll be moving out as soon as I turn 18. I've been saving, and my parents don't deserve my help when they resent me for ever needing it as their kid. They have not been good parents to me in years but were before. My parents got so mad and told me I'm so unfair to them. AITA?